Welcome to another video with Port Macquarie Urban Food Garden. We have been growing food with a sustainability focus since 1994. Through our channel, we will attempt to show everything we have learnt along the way. Some videos you may not think of searching for, so have a quick look at all of our videos and subscribe to our channel to be notified of our new videos.
Today I thought we might talk about bananas. We've had a few things to happen lately that have caused us to focus on our bananas here. These bananas here are Cavendish bananas. They are happier in a warmer environment, but they do quite well here. They grow to about 5 metres, which, as you can see with this one, it's grown to about 5 metres. This is one of our healthiest Cavendish bananas, and the reason for that is we used to have a compost bin just here, and so this banana tree and this orange tree were both getting the nutrients out of the compost bin. We had to move it because they were literally
Growing together and overshadowing it. And
the compost bin was actually being squashed. So we did something different. So I'm just going to start with some of the tools we use with bananas. This is my banana blade. It's a thin bit of metal on a long handle. It's sharp on this end, and it's got a nice little hook on this end. The sharp bit obviously for cutting, and the hook is actually great for when you cut chunks of banana trunk off. The hook is actually great to stabbing into it and lifting the bits of banana chunk. So it actually has a purpose. It's not a machete. A machete has a lot thicker blade. You could probably use a machete, but this tool is absolutely best for using on your bananas. I'll show you how to use it in a minute. The other tool you need is a pruning saw, anything with big teeth. Now you need big teeth because all of the stringy bits and the sap of the bananas gets caught in these teeth. So you get halfway through and you have to pull it out and get all the muck out from between the teeth. So any pruning saw with large teeth, get the largest teeth you can. That's good. And these are actually great for actually cutting the hands off your bunches. This is a pruning thing, and the blade is quite long, and this is quite long, and I can actually wedge it right under there, cut from one end, cut from the other end, and get a hand off. I've got a banana bunch here, and it's just very simple. I almost always cut from the bottom, and so you can just wedge it right in there, and then wedge it right into the other direction, and there's a hand of bananas. Very easy with these to do it. If you can't get a nice long pair of pruning things like this, the next best thing is a short, heavy bladed knife. That works well too.
And once you've cut them up like that, it's actually easy to just break them up.
Yeah, just break them up like that.
We usually leave them outside on the grass in the shade somewhere so they don't leak the sap everywhere.
So just break them up, leave them on the grass. In the shade, they will get sunburnt if you leave them in the sun. And that's basically how we harvest our bananas. So,
and then we can take them inside, put them in a bowl on the cupboard.
Somewhere warm where
they'll gradually ripen.
These are not going to ripen. They were taken off a very sick banana that we had to get rid of. So as you can see here, the parrots have been having great fun eating the unripe bananas.
That's the king parrots.
That's the king parrots, yep.
They like the starch.
This will all be going in the compost bin. So the pruning saw is used to cut the trunk when it's too thick for this. Come and I'll show you how to use this. So one of the things you have to do is keep your banana trees nice and clear of branches. So dead branches like this hanging down, you actually want to get rid of them, and you can just saw it like that and throw it on the ground. All good compost, they love it. This branch here, you can see it's all yellowing. It's also underneath all the other branches, so it's not much use for producing sunlight.
Using the sunlight to produce nutrients for the tree, so...
Yeah, so we'll just cut that down. And it's good for slashing into small pieces, that sort of thing. I don't really want to take any other branches off there, so I'll leave that for now. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about is what we have decided to do with this banana growth. As I said, these bananas are fantastic. They're 5 meters tall, they're big, and they're good. But as you move up the row, you'll see that our bananas get smaller and smaller. So I'll just let you have a little look up there. So basically the banana on the end it was in here. It was quite sickly looking. So what we decided is, I've been a bad dad and I haven't fed my banana children, and so bananas are heavy feeders, and they were actually getting quite as you can see, going up the hill here, they've become quite diminutive, and these ones were just sad looking.
Yeah, they also didn't have quite as wide an area to grow in, these ones here. You can see the edging and the grass, it's narrower in this section, so they had even less available to them.
But you do have to give them food, and I haven't been doing that. So
we'd been laying all the banana waste, like when we chopped them down and that sort of thing, around them.
Yeah.
But it's not as good as actually feeding them with...
It's not enough. You need to bring some nutrients in from outside. So what we've decided to do is to change the way we've got it. What we've decided to do is to get some different bananas. We've decided to buy some red bananas and some dwarf Cavendish. I think they're called Grand Nain or something. Anyway, and put them in as well as our Cavendish. So that'll give us 3 varieties of bananas instead of just 1 variety. That also means if disease strikes, hopefully the other ones won't get sick. So what we've decided to do, one of the problems with this system we've got set out here is our tall bananas right down the front there. During winter put a lot of shade over these garden beds. So what we've decided to do is to put our tall Cavendish up the back here and put our dwarf bananas, our new dwarf bananas, when we get them, up the front. So we're going to have to do a lot of work here. So what we're going to do soon is to, work we're going to do today is to take out these blocks of edging. We try to reuse everything in our garden, and this place came with kilometres and kilometres of this red edging. It is everywhere.
And it's really heavy, made of cement.
We try to reuse stuff, so we've got to put it along the back there. But what we're going to do is tidy that up, put a board along the back there, and dig this all up, dig lots of mulch in. One of the things that happened last week too is I ordered 3 cubic metres of compost, and we ended up with 3 cubic metres of cow manure.
Composted cow manure, but it's way, way smellier than the compost that we normally
really
get.
Smelly. So we have to try and get rid of it as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Once he dumped it off the truck, there's no way you're getting 3 cubic metres back into the truck. He said, I could shovel it, but that's not going to work. Anyway, so you can see we've put the cow manure around our bananas. We're going to put the cow manure in this section here
and dig it in.
Dig it all in and make this a bed, and then transfer one of our Cavendish suckers up the back here.
So which sucker were you thinking of using to transplant?
We'll figure that out when we're ready to do that.
Okay, yeah, there's a few there, isn't there?
Probably maybe
yeah,
this
maybe
one,
this one,
or
yeah.
one of these ones here.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably we'll use a really big one.
All right.
See how it goes. Okay, so we'll come back when we've done other
Some more
things.
work.
Well, that was a good day's work. We dug this all up, dug composted cow manure in, and we've planted 2 suckers. We built it up at the back with a wooden board to make sure, because we're going to be looking after our bananas a bit better than we have been. The soil will build up, so we needed something at the back too, so it didn't slosh all over the place. And we've got 2 suckers planted, 2 Cavendish suckers, so they'll grow to 5 metres tall. All in a hard day's work.